Grace and peace to you. This is yours truly, Bishop Bowser, coming at you once again. I was watching this video, and I think it was a reaction video, but it was about No Jumper. And Poetik Flakko was on there, Lush, and someone else. And when Lush came to sit down, he had a energy drink in his hand, but Poetik Flakko thought it was liquor. And he said, hey, please don't drink no alcohol here, or something to that nature, right? And I was very impressed with that because, you see a lot of, these podcasts. That's why I stopped watching them, even though I'm just one view. I understand that. But I stopped watching them because they have dope laid off on the table. They smoking it. They pie, drinking liquor. That's just unprofessional. Maybe that's what, the world likes, right? Especially in the black culture, but we got to quit perpetuating that, and we got to quit the buffoonery that's happening on there, doing it all just for money and attention and popularity. And so when I saw, when I heard Poetik Flakko say that, and I saw it also because I was viewing the video, I was very impressed with that. I don't look at Poetik Flakko like many other people look at him. There's times I agree with him, there's times I disagree with him, but I'm very impressed with the young brother. He's very young. I'm 62, but he's very young, and he's got it going on. He's really doing some great things for himself, right? And so, my thing is keep pushing it, Poetik Flakko. But the thing of it is that when I heard him say that, I was like, wow, we need more of that, where we can have these podcasts where they're free of drugs, free of alcohol, right? And more professionalism. That's what we're looking for. Because when I see that, I saw Tunes TV and what's his name? OG Percy. He was getting ready to talk about Hoover and someone, Larry Hoover and someone that was calling him a snitch, and but I said, oh, let me watch this. But as soon as he was on there, he had a joint in his hand, and so my thing was, man, I don't have time for this, man. And so I clicked it off, especially with him, because he talk about God and how he's in the Lord and all that, and then have these drugs and look like he's high and things. So I'm done with that. I think a lot of times these guys do this because there's something empty within themselves. There's a void that they're trying to fill. And, I know we have our trauma, our sufferings, and different things like that. So do I. So do many people. That self-medicating is not going to fix the problem, because true happiness comes from genuine experiences, right? And not substance. So I want to say you don't need drugs, right? Or liquor to create memorable moments. I remember when I was in the streets, I used to smoke PCP, drink liquor, and all those kind of things. And I remember one time I was talking to one of my homeboys, because he knew some people that I really didn't remember or knew. And we grew up together. We knew everybody. And I was like, wow, I don't remember some of these people. And my homeboy said, man, remember, Corn, when you was out there, you was always whacked out, right? Smoking a lot of PCP. And so I missed a lot of memorable moments. And you can't create memorable moments on drugs and liquor, right? There's a lot of things I don't remember. There's a lot of things I miss out on. Even when I was out there drinking and getting drunk and waking up the next day, barely can remember what happened the night before. That's not cool, right? And so people who rely on substances like drug and alcohol and pills and all these different type of things often miss out on life's real joys. I missed out on a lot of life's real joys. Joy does not come from external, it comes from within. So it's something that you already got to have, and the drugs and all these other things are not going to give it to you. I used to think that I have to be high to have a good time, but when I got high, I really was missing out on life's real joys. I really was missing out on what having a real good time was really all about, because I was high and I was missing the moment. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you to embrace authentic living and make the most of every moment. And you can't do that being on drugs, liquor, and popping the pills and whatever else you may do to try to get high, right? They have all kind of new inventions today. But the best moments are made when you are fully present and sober. All right? So God bless you. And let's pull away from that, especially on these podcasts. Let's show some more professionalism. God bless you.